Hello, my name is Rainbow Surfer and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a speed build. I actually had no idea what I wanted to do with this speed build today. I kind of just wanted to create something using the new windows that we got with the industrial pack, and for some reason I chose using the eco lifestyle pack the most because I thought it was the most fitting for the windows. And I don't have the Machino stuff pack or whatever it is with the perfect windows for an industrial build. So I made this instead, and I was kind of just building for fun. But I really like how this house turned out, even though it doesn't make that much sense. I was really proud of my layout for this household, and I thought it was a perfect layout. And then when I was building, I did the kitchen, and then I said, let me go to the living room now. And then I realized that I didn't have a living room, so I had to improvise, and I had to change the bedroom that I originally had downstairs into the living room. So it worked out. But now this house, which is kind of big, only has one bedroom and 3 bathrooms, which doesn't make much sense at all. That's what I mean when I say this house doesn't make much sense. But also it's an eco lifestyle house with a bunch of industrial things also inside the house, which it doesn't make sense either. But I think this house is really nice. I was also working on the backyard because I had no idea what to do with the backyard, and there was this one point where I started putting up these flip-flop lights around a little patio thing, and it just annoyed me so much because they wouldn't go onto the little border. You'll see what I'm talking about in a few minutes. I gave up on it. I said I'm not doing this, and then I gave up. But it's fine. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I also genuinely don't like how I did that, so if anyone downloads this, they could just easily delete it because it looks weird from different angles. It's a cute idea. It just didn't look as good as I wanted it to when I was done with the build. Yeah, this is it. This is the part with those little flip-flops, and I wanted it to be such a little cute idea, and it would have if everything lined up, but not everything lined up, and one of them had to mess it all up, and it was that one, because everything else fit perfectly except for that one, and it makes the entire thing look bad. So I suggest just getting rid of it, or if it bothers you as well, to fix it, or maybe I'll go back and do it. I just know at the time it was so annoying and I just gave up on it. But maybe I'll go back and fix it before I upload it to the gallery. It took me 30 minutes and I didn't want to do it anymore. Oh, I also wanted to mention how it's almost spooky season, which means it's almost time for spooky videos, which probably means I'm going to not post speed builds as often, and I want to focus on scary games and stuff on my channel for a bit, but I will probably go back to posting speed builds. I kind of just want to mix the videos in with each other, but I'm really looking forward to doing scary video games because I am not a big fan of spooky scary video games. I used to really like horror movies, I still do, but for some reason everything started making me jump, and I used to not be a jumpy person to horror movies or horror games, but now I am, which is very weird. So it's gonna be a very very entertaining time. I usually refuse to play horror games, so this is like a first. One of them that I really want to play is Outlast. I don't know if I would be playing the entire thing, but I'll play a lot of it. And then I have a few other games in mind to play, so it's going to be a nice fun time. I also wanted to do spooky builds. I have a few in mind, like maybe a haunted house. I'm not sure though, because I'm not good with bigger builds, but maybe. I also wanted to finally use like the vampire stuff, because that's barely used for me, and maybe some of like the sciencey stuff to make spooky builds. I don't know, I'm very excited for October to begin, so that because I have so many ideas that I'm just really excited about. I absolutely love this dining room. I think it's one of my favorite builds. Well, it's not really a build, like one of my favorite rooms in the house. I also really like the bedroom. I think, oh, not the bedroom, the living room. I think they both came out really well, and I love them. When I was also building this, I wanted it to be a plant kind of home with a lot of plants, but then I had no idea where to put the plants, so that's kind of why there's random plants all over this house. And in the living room there's the wall of like those plant vines, and weirdly I think it puts the entire room together. Those things, I think they fit perfectly, and I just absolutely love the living room. The kitchen, I didn't really know what to do with. I think it looks fine how it is. I wanted to add like cabinets to the kitchen, but I didn't know what cabinets go with those, so I didn't. But I think that's what this room is missing. Oh, I also finally got my aux cord for streaming, because I had such horrible like delay and stuff. Hopefully the aux cord helps with it, because I was just using Wi-Fi because I'm a noob. Anyways, I want to start streaming soon again, but like consistently. But because of all like the hate raids and everything that's going on with Twitch right now, I think I'm going to not do that for the moment, because that's horrible, and Twitch really needs to fix what's going on, because it's getting out of hand at this point. Anyways, I think I'm going to wrap up this video here. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Bye bye.